We started, you mentioned something about e-commerce not being, we're just accepting e-commerce in this part of the world. So would you tell us what it requires to actually start up this business online?
Okay, so I would say that if you want to start up an e-commerce business, right, there are two models that you can go with. You can latch onto a platform. So for example, I don't know if I should mention names, but there are two very big e-commerce players in Nigeria, right? You can get a store on their platform, but you can also choose to have a standalone store, which is what we have at Apple Cart. So it depends on the model that you're going with. If you're going with an already established platform, right? You just have your own name. So on that platform, right? They already have the infrastructure to help you receive your orders, right? So what you will not focus on is the operations, the back end of sourcing the food items, engaging with suppliers, engaging with the customers, right? Who you then push to those platforms and then being able to deliver. So for me, I think one of the issues that we have in Nigeria, and I think it's also global actually, is that what I ordered versus what I got. There's always that concern. This is your tomato. When you bring it, it will not be broken tomatoes. It will not be spoiled tomatoes, and that's a very valid concern because we want to get value for their money, right? So, to answer your question, it depends on if you are latching onto an already existing platform. If you are, the front end of engaging with customers, sending them to your store where you can collect orders is simple, and then you now need to focus on operations, delivering quality items all the time so that you can get those people to repeat patronage from you. But if you're doing a standalone, then you now have to look at, okay, are we doing in-house for this website or are we outsourcing it? So nowadays there are a lot of software engineers, website developers, and people in that tech field that can help you build your platform, right? Again, there are pros and cons to depending on others to help you build your platform, but let's just assume that you've gotten your platform going, right? So the next thing, again, you go back to operations. How do I get the staff? How do I get the suppliers? How do I get the items that will ensure that we are delivering as promised, and the value that the customer needs, they are getting it from us? So I think those are the two things that I would say with regards to that. You're either joining other people or you're starting your own. But in any case, your operations must be solid so that whatever you're delivering, the customer appreciates and they become your evangelists. They can tell their family, they can tell their friends, and your brand grows from there.
So